Over the past 3 years, Bursa Malaysia has welcomed not one, but 3 pawnbrokers into its ranks. But misconceptions about the business still remain, namely that it is shady or that growth comes during times of misery. But as senior writer John Lai found out, this is far from the truth.
Actually, with a conversation with Wellchip, we understood that this business actually operates in a very strict SOP. Okay, they are actually governed by KPKT. Their system are actually tied to the central bank and then with the law enforcement. Okay, so before they lend out the money, they need to do KYC to the central bank and report any suspicious activity. But as opposed to other money lender, pawnbrokers, they do not need credit profile. As long as you have the valuable assets like gold, luxury watches, you can pledge, and then they appraise the value. Within 15 minutes, they can disseminate the cash, the pawn loans out. For example, when the business bounced back post-pandemic, a lot of business need quick cash to fill up the funding gap, to pay for performance bond, to pay salary to employees. And for example, micro SME traders who are bazaar traders, they need to buy ingredients. According to Wellchip, 70% of their customers are repeat customers. So in order to be repeat customers, you have to earn a profit. Then you take up another loan.
Aside from Wellchip Group, which is backed by Singapore's ValueMax Group, the other listed pawnbrokers are Evergreen Max Cash Capital, which owns Pajaking, and Papajack, the very first pawnbroker to be listed. But as an investment, they still remain below the radar for many analysts, and their share prices have been on a decline. This is despite the growth being higher than that of other moneylenders.
Banks are proxy to the GDP, so their growth is about 5.5 to 6.5%. And the other non-bank FI, according to analyst report, their growth is also about 6%. Whereas these pawnbroking companies, whereas for these pawnbrokers, they grow relatively quickly. Their past 3 years CAGR is about 19%. The other aspect is if investors think from the point of dividend yield, other money lenders are paying 4 to 6%, whereas pawnbrokers, the highest yield is Wellchip at 2.3%.